So if your calories are wrong, then nothing else is going to work. So in this video, I'm going to share with you how to calculate your starting calories, but I'm also going to give you 3 key factors that will affect those starting calories. So it gives you the ability to be a little bit flexible in terms of how you progress with your weight loss. So let's dive into, first of all, starting calories and how we calculate that. So what you're going to do is take your target body weight, and we're going to say your target body weight is, let's say you're currently sitting at 14 stone and you want to get down to 10 stone. So that's your target body weight, 10 stone. And if we take 10 stone and we turn that into pounds, that's going to equal 140 pounds. What we're then going to do is multiply that 140 pounds by 12, and that's going to give us starting calories of 1,680 calories. Now, you may be thinking, hang on Eric, that's a little bit high in terms of calories. I'll never lose weight on that. But here's the reality. If your weight is currently static and not moving at all, or if it's going up week on week, the chances are you're probably eating more than that anyway. So my recommendation to the clients I work with, typically when I start working with them, is try and find that as a rough starting point. Give it roughly about 7 to 10 days. And then after 7 to 10 days, if you're seeing the weight stay the same, then you can think about potentially reducing that. But before you do that, we need to factor in 3 other things. And those 3 things are, number 1, your activity levels. So if you are particularly active, you're walking regularly 20-30 minutes every day, maybe doing a gym workout routine, then it's quite possible that you could take those calories up a little bit if your weight's coming down. So that's factor number 1. Factor number 2 is the quality of your food. So if you're eating predominantly processed foods, high carbohydrates, simple carbs, then the chances are your blood sugar levels will be doing this. They'll be going up and down, and whenever you hit this trough, you are going to feel as though you need to go back and eat again. So it may be a real challenge to stick with 1,680 calories. So ideally what you want to be doing is making sure you're getting a good amount of protein on board when you're eating your meals. So typically, if you're eating anywhere between, I would suggest 3 meals a day, 30 to 40 grams of protein per meal, then you're going to find yourself a little bit more stabilized, less up and down. It's going to be more like this, a smooth sort of wavy line. So when you hit the trough, you don't feel that desire to immediately go and eat. You can probably hold off until your next meal. And then the third factor is your eating window. So if you are eating throughout the whole of the day, just grazing constantly, what that's going to do is trigger your insulin, because whenever we eat food, we trigger insulin, and when we trigger insulin, the body it goes out of its fat burning mode of operation, because insulin basically blocks a hormone called leptin from getting to your brain, which tells the body to burn fat. So ideally, pick an eating window and try and have between at least 3 to 4 hours between each meal. That will allow your blood sugar levels to come down. It will keep the insulin down. It will also allow your body to go into a fat burning mode. But grazing throughout the course of the day eliminates that. So you could be eating not that much, but if you're continually spiking your insulin, you may find it more of a challenge to actually lose the weight. And if watching this you think you'd like some help at all, then just click the link in the description and book yourself in for a free chat with me, and we'll discuss whether or not what I have to offer in terms of my program can help you achieve your goals.